Uma Sutta Shri Mahadeva Putra Parakram Kartikeya Uma Sutta Shri Mahadeva Putra Parakram Kartikeya Jai Kartikeya Shri Kartikeya Jai Kartikeya Jai Kartikeya Shri Kartikeya Jai Kartikeya श्री माँ पे अर्पण है वो माँ पे समर्पण है आओ चिरो आकी मूलाधार में दर्पण है मूलाधार में दर्पण है उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रम कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रम कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रम कार्तिकेय महासेनानी कार्तिकेय महावीर कार्तिकेय महासेनानी कार्तिकेय महावीर कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय महासेनानी कार्तिकेय महावीर कार्तिकेय महासेनानी कार्तिकेय महावीर कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय उमा सुत श्री महादेव पुत्र पराक्रमी कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय श्री कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय जय कार्तिकेय
Everyone, lovely to be a part of your journey over these past few days, and really welcome you all again here tonight or this day, whichever time of the day it is for you. I'm going to perform a song tonight called Mayangi, or it's called To Rise Up. It's a song in Māori. I guess just in case there are people there who may not know me, my name is Mary, and I live in New Zealand and practice Sahaja Yoga for a number of years. Anyway, so tonight I'm going to perform this song called Mayangi, or as I said, it's about, the inspiration is really from when we get our self-realization and our Kundalini rises up to our Sahasrara and we connect with that divine spirit or the divine that's all around us. The verses talk about just looking inside into ourselves, looking at ourselves, and to look to our spirit. As we know, we are the spirit. The other verse is about how when you gain your self-realization, you become thoughtlessly aware, or you have no thoughts. Your mind is clear. And it's like being on the top of a mountain when your Kundalini has come up and you're just enjoying and just being, enjoying being part of being connected to the divine. So if you enjoy this song, it's about your enlightenment, our enlightenment, being enlightened. So it's called Mayangi, to rise up. Kito nakaue Titiro kiroto Kito wairua Kia puawai Te tika te pono me te aroha Kia waka oho Te wairua tapu i a koe Maiangi, maiangi, maiangi Te maramatanga Maiangi, maiangi, maiangi Te wairua tapu i a koe Kore na waka Ito hine ngaro Kore na wakaro Ito hine ngaro Riki ake Kite mga teitei Riki ake Kite kyo kyo te mga Maiangi, maiangi, maiangi Te maramatanga Maiangi, maiangi, maiangi Te wairua tapu i a koe Tiro kiroto Kito nakaue Tiro kiroto Kito wairua Piki ake Kite kyo kyo nga te maunga Piki ake kita magatetay. Mayangi, mayangi, mayangi. Tumaramatanga. Mayangi, mayangi, mayangi. Tuwairutapu. Iakwa. 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 Thank you, everyone.
Hello, everyone. A very, very hearty welcome for today's session. So lovely to see you all back today again. I hope you've really enjoyed this series as much as we have enjoyed being here. It just seems like it was yesterday when we had just started, and it was day one. And, we were waiting for these sessions to start, and today here we are, almost at the finish line. Just 2 more days to go, and we'll be done with the 21 days. So if you've made it so far, a very, very, very hearty congratulations to all of you for making it this far. So I think we should really applaud our own. We should give a pat on our own backs and applaud for ourselves here. Really, really good thing to do, to take a step for your own self, for your own betterment, for your own health. So again, thank you so much for being with us and reaching so far. If you've missed any of the sessions, please do not despair. We have all the recordings available, and some of you have asked, and let me just confirm, we are not going to be deleting these recordings. They will be available for you to watch or rewatch, up to you how you want to go about it. So if you've missed a few sessions, there's no sequence to meditation. We're presenting it in a sequence because we obviously have to. But if you go up and down and attend some sessions before and some after, that's absolutely fine. There is no right and wrong there. As long as you are enjoying the meditations, enjoying the silence, there's freedom from thoughts, that's all that matters. Now, as much as you are going to miss these sessions, we are going to miss these sessions just as much. I can't tell you how many hours of work have gone into preparing these series from a lot of people. It's you might see a few presenters here, a few musicians on the screen, a few people sharing their experiences. But as I've mentioned time and again, there's a huge team of people working around the clock. Like if you see the Zoom meeting right now, you'll see how many techies there are on the Zoom meeting, admitting people, answering questions, creating breakout rooms, sharing the media, and then planning these sessions, planning the flow of these sessions, the structure, the WhatsApp texts, the media that has to be shared after and before, or people who are going to be managing the chats on WhatsApp groups when we open them, musicians, and this lot of work that has gone into preparing these series. So trust me, we will feel the vacuum just as much as you will. It's just been a phenomenal journey. We did these series originally 2 years back in 2021 for the first time. And the enthusiasm from the participants was so high at that time, and we were in the middle of the pandemic, that one thing led to the other. As soon as we finished the beginners 21-day series, there was uproar for more. And we ended up doing a 21-day intermediate series immediately after that. And I don't know, today when I think about it, I don't know how we got the stamina for it. We did almost 42 to 45 days back to back of these sessions. And then we did like an advanced series with 21 sessions after that. So it was literally a 5-month series that happened in 2021. However, the times have changed now. We are not in the middle of a pandemic. Everybody's back to work and life is getting back to normal. So we understand that doing another 21-day series is not feasible for all of you to attend and also for us to commit. However, we really feel the connection with all of you all just as much as you have connected with us. And so what we proposed last week, we are proposing that again. So if you really feel that you would like to stay connected with us and you would like to come online for these meditations once a week, we would like to propose Wednesday as the day. Same time, same Zoom link. I could just request the techies to open the chat now, and if you could just put in yes or no there, or if you think you'd be interested in doing that. Like I said, we propose doing Wednesday once a week, coming together here and meditating, and you will definitely be getting your mentors. Some of you might have already been assigned one, and slowly we'll keep assigning mentors as well. So it's so exciting to see such lovely yeses coming through. So there you go. We will be meeting on Wednesday every week. So next week, Wednesday is going to be the first session, and we are proposing 7 weeks, 7 sessions basically. So definitely we will be seeing you for 7 Wednesdays after this. So that's 7 weeks in total, which is very, very exciting. And we will always be available on chat to connect. So even if you have your mentors, please feel free to reach out to anybody that you've connected with in or during these sessions. We're all here. And like we mentioned before, we want to create a family, and it's just so nice to be able to bond with people based on just compassion and love. When in this world today, you're constantly looking your back, checking to see if you can trust people or not. It's very nice to be able to trust people. So the other thing, very, very important thing that I need to announce now is that since we're going to be starting these sessions on Wednesday, we would like to condense the 3 WhatsApp groups that we have. Most of you would be in one of the groups. The groups are G1, G2, G3. You might be in either one of those 3 groups. We would like to condense the groups down to 1. We currently have approximately 2,200-ish people on the 3 WhatsApp groups. And I understand not everybody could join in. Sometimes we want to do it and we are unable to, and that's completely understandable. But for those of you who have really attended these sessions, we would like to condense down into 1 WhatsApp group, which is a brand new group that we are going to be creating. And if I could just request Kirti and the other techies to please share the link of that WhatsApp group in the chat window now. The group is going to be called Going Deeper SY Meditation. So that's the name of the group. It's going to be called Going Deeper SY Meditation. So if you click on that link, you should be able to join that group. And I will also be sharing that group on the 3 WhatsApp groups. So once you have joined this new group, you can exit the old one. It's up to you. You don't have to continue staying there. So we'll just keep 1 group, that's all. So Jenny, I hope that answers your question. We're hopefully there's not going to be too many messages to disrupt you. But basically, it just means that all of us can just stay together in 1 group. All of us who are meditating here on Zoom, YouTube, just come together. And if you've registered for mentoring, we should be able to add you to the groups as well in case you miss out on the Zoom session. So just let us know, and we will be able to put you into the WhatsApp group, or you can just directly join it from here. So that's the exciting news we wanted to share. So thank you so much. 3 cheers for everybody, the yogis, as well as all the participants who've been here so far. That is very, very exciting. So yay for that. We can all just give a big round of applause to all of us. It's very, very exciting. And while that is going on, I'm going to quickly hand over to our host for today, Uncle John Michel, who is going to be our MC, and then he's going to let you know about our presenters for today. And as we had mentioned before, today's session is also very exciting. It is on the Mooladhara Chakra and the 4 petals of Mooladhara, which basically is the foundation. It is the building block of our virtues. It sustains our virtues, and very interestingly, it is also, we've told you so many times, it's the innocence, right? The Mooladhara Chakra is the innocence, and it is often associated with the elephant-headed god, Shri Ganesha. A lot of you might have seen Shri Ganesha. He's the embodiment of innocence. So we're going to be going deeper into the 4 petals of Mooladhara, but I'll let Uncle John Michel and our presenter for today explain a bit more. So over to you, Uncle John Michel.
Thank you very much, Monica. Good evening, everyone. Anyway, today, as Monica mentioned, and as you know from the last few days, so we definitely are here to share with you all that we have and that we have received from this lady on my right side, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. So today we are going to have a presentation by Himanshu, including a video by Shri Mataji. Then we will have two small short meditations, and at the end of the program we will have like a discussion to share those who want to share their experiences. So we have 3 guests today. Before we get into the presentation, I would like to know if there is anyone that is new, brand new, who is coming for the first time today, because the Sahaja Yoga starts with what we call self-realization. which is the awakening of our inner spiritual energy to connect us to this all-pervading divine energy of love. That's a big word, but once we experience it, it has a very deep meaning. So we always start with the self-realization. So if you are brand new, you can write in the chat, I am new. And then we will direct you into a separate room where two Sahaja Yogis are there ready to help you receive your self-realization. And for those who have been attending the last few days or the whole series, we are going to start our program today. So let's see if there is anything. I am new. Okay. So the tech team will direct the people like Faye, who says she's new, can be directed to the breakout room. And I will hand over to Himanshu, who is going to present about going deeper in our first chakra. Himanshu, can you turn on your video and so Himanshu, would you like to introduce yourself and how you came to Sahaja Yoga and what is motivating you into, first of all, meditating and then presenting today?
Sure. John, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Himanshu, and I came to Sahaja Yoga in February of 1998. And I am a doctor by profession. I'm a radiologist, and I live in Canberra and practice here in ACT. I came to Sahaja Yoga when I was in my final year of med school, and I was trying to understand the spirituality associated with different religion and different teachings, because every religion talked about spirituality as their core essence, but I could not understand the connection all the religions had together, what it meant in terms of the teachings and what it meant in terms of in the chakras and other knowledge which we have in our Eastern educational, Eastern philosophy. So a friend of mine used to practice it, and one day I asked him, and he said, okay, I'm going to take you to a place where you're going to experience something. And I went there as an open mind. I wasn't sure what I'm going to be experiencing. And it used to be very simple back those days. And he made me sit, and he asked me to take certain affirmations. But the only thing he asked me is that, Himanshu, whatever you got to do with your desire. You got to do with honesty to yourself. And towards the end, he said, do you feel anything? And I could feel something very subtle on top of my head. And that's what it was. And since then, it's a journey. And as they all say, age is a number. So a number of years, anyone does Sahaja Yoga is a number. What really matters is the experience and the depth and sincerity. So that's what is the most important thing. And as today's program is about further strengthening the foundation of our spirituality. So that's what we will be talking about today. And we will be rather meditating on that and gaining that experience. So as we all know from chakra chart, the first energy center we have is the energy center which is in the triangular bone, just underneath that, which is called as Mooladhara. the meaning of Mooladhara is the foundation. It is Adhar is the foundation and Mool is the base. So it is the foundation, the very base. Similarly, in spirituality, it is the foundation, the qualities of Mooladhara. I'm talking about qualities. The qualities of Mooladhara is the foundation of our spiritual ascent. And if you see in the other world, in our day-to-day mundane world, we all talk about carbon. And if you think from one angle, that when we all studied chemistry, carbon, anything associated with carbon was called as organic chemistry, and everything else associated with the rest of the other elements were inorganic chemistry. So carbon is the building block of the existence of the life. And similarly, Mooladhara is the building block of our spiritual ascent. So what helped me understand with Sahaja Yoga that how carbon and Mooladhara chakra are all related, how spirituality, the purity and spirituality and our worldly essence is all related. So without talking further in detail, all I'll request you all to let's all sit together, take our attention inside. Take few deep breaths. And just raise our Kundalini. Now let's take the bandhan, which is the rainbow. Let us all take few deep breaths. And with every breath, take our attention inside. Let's take our attention to the very base of our spine, right at the tailbone. And here we will ask with full humility, keeping all our doubts aside. Mother, please strengthen the foundation of my spirituality. Please give me the deeper experience of meditation. Please let all your thoughts park for the time being. Let go all your thoughts, all your worries, and just ask for the deeper meditation, the depth, the purity, and knowledge. Let's watch the video about the Mooladhara Chakra.
There's so many things we have to see, that whatever has been revealed to you, you can verify it. For example, I had said long time back that Mooladhara Chakra is made out of carbon atom. And if you see it from left to the right, right to the left side, you see nothing but a swastika. So now you see from left to the right, then you see Omkara. And once you see from down below upward, you see the Alpha and Omega. Now see, Christ has said that I am the Alpha and the Omega. So this swastika becomes Omkara, also becomes Christ. You can see it very clearly. Now we have got a beautiful picture of that. We have a tape, and I wanted to see you all that, but I don't know how we can manage here. But I wish you all could see it. It's so clear cut. So Alpha and Omega, also these mathematical things have come to us from inside, from the divine. This is not we have created. This was found out by some mathematicians who were realized souls, and they used this Alpha and Omega. It's surprising how it shows so clearly that swastika becoming Omkar, and Omkar then becoming Alpha and Omega. So everything in Sahaja Yoga is tangible and can be verified.
This is one of the many examples where science and spirituality come on one page, and this is within us. Let us keep our attention on Mooladhara Chakra. If a thought is coming, just let it go past, witness it, don't indulge. Mooladhara Chakra has 4 petals along the line of the 4 valencies of the carbon atom. All these petals, each have specific quality. Each petal has a specific quality. So today we are going to go deeper in our meditation and try to imbibe the qualities. Meditate along those qualities. May I please have a Mooladhara Chakra, please. As you can all see, Mooladhara Chakra has 4 petals. The first petal is going downwards. The second petal is directed towards our left. The third petal is towards our right side. And the fourth petal is directed upwards. Let us not worry too much about the direction and what's written, but let's just very humbly take our attention again inside and ask Shri Mataji, our Kundalini energy, to guide us. Let's keep our attention towards the very base, an imaginary downward directed petal. And here we ask, very humbly, like a child, Mother, please give me harmony. Mother, please give me harmony. Harmony within and harmony outside. Please give me balance. Please give me spirituality. And responsiveness to innocence. Let us not doubt ourselves. Very slowly, we'll take our attention slightly towards the left side of the Mooladhara chakra. Mother, please give me mastery over the temptations. Mother, please give me mastery over the temptations. Please give me mastery over the evil in myself. Please give me victory over the negativity coming from others. Now we'll take our attention towards the right side of the Mooladhara chakra. Again, we'll ask, Mother, please give me humility. Please give me humility towards God. Please give me wisdom. Please give me the complete knowledge. Now we'll take our attention towards the upper part of the Mooladhara chakra. The power of this petal is the sense of righteousness. We'll ask, Mother, please make me fearless. Please make me fearless. Please give me awareness of the collective consciousness. And please give me the power of righteousness. We keep our left hand still and very slowly we will give vibrations to the Mooladhara chakra from the right hand in front without touching. We'll just move our right hand in a clockwise direction a few times. And we'll ask Mother to give us my stronger Mooladhara chakra. A deeper spiritual experience. You can sit in meditation, placing both our hands on our lap. Let go all your thoughts. Just enjoy the present moment. listen to a small talk of Shri Mataji about Mooladhara Chakra.
You have to be careful on this point very much. I have seen people who go very high in Sahaja Yoga, come up very high and suddenly they go down very low. It makes me very sad, extremely sad. The reason is that they have no faith. Faith in themselves and faith in Sahaja. This is the faith which is missing. You have to have faith in yourself and faith in Sahaja. Sahaja means there is the divine power. And this all-pervading divine power is looking after us. It is now felt also. You have felt it. It's not that only my saying is there. You have known that it is so. But even knowing that, it has not become such a faith within you. But this is the faith about Christ has talked. This is the faith with an enlightened mind, not the blind faith. And with the blind, you might make mistakes. While with the enlightened one, if you have faith, you become extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. There cannot be any problems if your faith is enlightened. So now, you see in Sahaja Yoga, many people who are very steady, who are upright, who are very valuable. They are like the people who know they are standing on the rocks. But those who are not yet so steady are the people they think they are still dwindling on some sort of a funny waters of this life. The rocks are there, standing on the rocks. And also that has come out of faith, that nothing can disturb us, that faith. Nothing can trouble us. As far as Christ is concerned, naturally, he knew everything, so he was sure about it. He never bothered, he never dwindled, he never doubted. He knew that he is the Son of God, and that was the fact that he knew very well. And he never challenged it, he never doubted it, nothing. It is so. And that's why he was standing on the rocks. While the other people, even Sahaja Yogis, have to become like Christ as far as the faith is concerned. This faith is to be understood. This is an enlightened faith. Like Christ, he went into crucifixion, he went into all kinds of things, just because he knew it was just a drama, and he was doing all this just in a drama, playing, and there's nothing serious. Nothing is going to matter, and that he is going to resurrect himself. He played a drama. To him, it was nothing very serious. He saw people making fun of him, mocking at him. He also, in his heart, knew everything, that these people who are mocking don't know what I am. But at the same time, he was the embodiment of faith. Faith in himself and in this all-pervading power. This now lets you down. But for that, you have to have absolute faith. Supposing I have someone on whom I have faith. Naturally, I will give him all the work. I will trust everything. I'll keep the keys with him or the money with him. Never doubt such a person. In the same way, if you have faith, faith in yourself, faith in Sahaja where you are established, you'll be surprised how things will work out, how life will improve, and you will be standing on the rocks, you will feel that way. You'll have no doubts, you'll have no problems, no diseases. So, this is such a state. Only with faith. But now this faith, how do you get? The problem is how to get to this faith. There's no course about it. There's no literature about it. There's no lecture about it. But there is an awakening within you which will ask this, what am I? This awakening, what am I? What have I achieved? See, this will question, what is it that I have achieved? What have I got out of Sahaja? All these questions will come to you. But if you have faith, not the blind, but the enlightened, which is established by many miracles in life, many things in life, small, small things you will find there have been miracles, small, small things. There have been miracles even in big things, in so many things where you never expected this will happen. So now you know very well settled that you are now very nicely in Sahaja. For example, it starts raining. Half of you would get worried about it, why it's raining. But they will know that there's a very beautiful roof, nothing can happen. Let it rain as much as it likes. And then you'll have faith that it is not going to rain. It's not going to drench us. In the same way, this faith within us has to be absolutely solid. And that makes you extremely strong and makes you responsible for the resurrection of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
So let us all with this Shivaji's talk in our attention, have faith on ourselves. Let's take our attention inside and using our right hand, just raise our Kundalini a few times on top of our head. And see what you feel. Put our right hand on the top of our sestra. Bend your head forward a little bit and ask, Mother, please give me a deeper meditation. Please give me deeper knowledge of myself. Please remove all my shortcomings, all my impurity, all my lust, all my greed, jealousy, and make me a humble person. Absolutely humble. Try to see how we are feeling in our heart. Are we feeling more joyous? Are we feeling more fulfilled? Lastly, we'll ask Shri Mataji, please take away all my worries, all that upsets me. But we have to give it. We have to give it. Let it go. Once we let go, then only Kundalini and meditation can clean us from within. With this, I'll request you all to kindly raise your Kundalini and place yourself in Bandhan. And we'll all thank Shri Mataji. It is her knowledge which is so deep, so pin sharp, but very simple, which enables all of us to get connected. Me sitting in a remote corner in Australia, probably a couple of you are sitting in Europe or in India, to be connected with these vibrations and very simple things. And thank you very much. I won't take much of your time, everyone. And I hand over to John Michel.
Thank you very much, Himanshu. That was a very deep experience of meditation. Thank you for that. That was great. In 2 days' time, on the last day of this series of 21 days, we will actually have a presentation on Uluru. This is the big rock in the middle of Australia. And Uluru is actually a representation of Sri Ganesha, of this first chakra. So we will do a presentation on this. Just talking about this makes me silent again. The Mooladhara is very deep and very wide. It fills the space, and it's full of joy and peace and wisdom. So the next part of our program is going to be some Sahaja Yogis who have some experience because they've been meditating for some time, who are going to share some experiences. I cannot think. So we're going to invite Aryan, Rohan, and Edwin to come on the panel.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Uncle.
Good evening, Rohan. So Rohan is from India, Aryan is from Western Australia, and Edwin is from Townsville, up north. So we will start. we will start with Rohan. Rohan, I would like first of all thank you very much for joining this program. I would like you to tell us about yourself and when you started doing meditation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rohan Soni. I came from Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh, India. As you know, Chhindwara is a holy place, birthplace of our Divine Mother, Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, and she is a founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation.
Yes, we have been to Chhindwara, to Shri Mataji's birthplace. It's a beautiful place and very beautiful people. Very nice people in Chhindwara. Please go ahead.
Okay. So I first time I heard about the Sahaja Yoga with my father. That father is talking about the Sahaja Yoga and Shri Mataji. So I'm very curious to know what is Sahaja Yoga. In 2008, Shri Mataji came in Chhindwara. 22nd of March, I got my self-realization. Then I unable to continue properly Sahaja Yoga due to my higher studies. I'm in 8th class that time.
Wow.
8th standard.
Wow.
Then I came back again. In 2013, 22nd of March, same time, same day.
Wow.
And I'm taking out my syllabus books, course books, and I found the Shri Mataji book there. So I read it. What is Shri Mataji? Who is Shri Mataji? I want to know about her. So I go, and that we are full of joy that I have to know who is Shri Mataji. Then I go, and the one Sahaja Yogi uncle has given me self-realization again, same time, same day. So then I continue Sahaja Yoga, and I want to share you my experience how I become a confident person in front of all of us.
Please.
Very inspiring. Yeah, that first job is my as a customer care executive I has posted in Chhindwara, it is call center BPO, and I'm doing meditation daily, day in day out, morning and evening both times. multiple foot soaking, doing foot soaking, and I pray to Shri Mataji, please come in my heart. I am feeling very low. Please come in my heart. Please clear my obstacle. So Shri Mataji come in my heart and make me strong. And I will, before Sahaja Yoga, I am very shy type of person, introvert person. I am able to express my views in anybody, in front of my parents also. And where in call center, in my workplace, I used to say with my boss with full confidence, uncle, sir, please do, can I do this? Okay, why not, you can do. And they give me appreciation whenever I do the project, and they feel the very joyous that one, what you have done, we are unable to do, you do this job, giving me appreciation. And from the top to the bottom, means guardman also appreciate me. Ron, you have done a great job. Keep it up. And on 6th of January 2016, I met that in Chinwada, 6th of January 2016. Our musical team, Music of Joy, has came in Chinwada. I met Auntie Nirmala from Malaysia. She is from Malaysia, and she always, when I meet her, I feel very joyous. You know that the vibration is quite good. I meet her, and she always, I have any discussion, so I will discuss to her. Auntie, how I can do? She always motivated me and is encouraging me like her own child. And I met one of brother from Delhi, Ishan Kishore Mathur also. He also motivated me during the Sahaja Yoga time, that past time. But he also, Rohan, please do this. I am unable to do because that I have no contact. That I meet the only 3 of the 2 aunties I met and 1 brother. And I also thank Shri Mataji also given me an opportunity.
Thank you very much.
I want to share Auntie Maheshwari also. She also motivated me during my pandemic time. I am really confused about the Sahaja Yoga. Also, little bit that how I do. Please let me know. So she also motivated me, inspiring me, and encouraging me. And I also a part of Tuesday Collective Meditation also, that which was held on Malaysia every Tuesday. For giving me an opportunity to speak all of us, and to all my dear brothers and sisters, much love and respect to them. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, Rohan. Thank you very much. Beautiful. We have a good heart connection with Chindavara.
Yeah.
Actually, I was there in 2016. I was there. So, Edwin, such a nice surprise to see you today. Nice. How have you been? So, for those who don't know you yet, if you want to introduce yourself briefly and tell us what is your early memory in Sahaja Yoga of some obstacles that you had to overcome.
Thank you, John Michelle. Yeah, I am an accountant, and life is driven by deadlines, corporate timetables, tax offices, and all the regulations you can think of. And just thinking about them can make you go mad, especially around financial year-end time and things like that. But My journey in Sahaja Yoga started very late in my life. I always felt that I had a good childhood, lovely siblings and things like that. But as I got into my teens, I just felt I was a misfit in this family because I just couldn't connect with everything else everyone was doing. You know, if there's a party and everyone's getting drunk, I can't get drunk. I think, well, I get drunk once and I think, my God, why would anybody have fun with this? It's so insecure. So through my teen years, it's just been like, I wonder what's going on here. And then being brought up in a ritualistic family, yes, you had to do all the rituals on the calendar. And for me, I wasn't feeling the love. I wasn't feeling the stuff that I was supposed to feel. I think, well, this is all mechanical. And I was always told to keep quiet and follow the protocol because I don't know what I'm talking about, but that was fine. I did it as long as I had to do it. And then I just broke away from everything and started asking same questions that all of us have asked. People tell us there's one God, and yet there's so many different religions and people are fighting in the name of God. And it was a time when the world was, there was the Middle East war going on. There was the conflict between the Catholics and the Protestants in the UK, all supposed to be people reading from the same scripture, just couldn't get it. And I just thought to myself, this is all too bloody hard. But when I looked beyond it very analytically, I thought, well, all the good books tell you to be good and do good and just be a nice guy. So
how did you come to Sahaja?
Well, I was much older and I just was having a very, very hard time because I couldn't connect. I was just doing things. It was all on the outside. So you just followed people because you wanted to be part of it. So I got in a very sad state in my life. And then the one day I thought to myself, there's got to be more to this because materially I was successful. You know, I was kind of semi-retired, but just there was, you know, I was an envy of a lot of my colleagues, but I was running on empty, if you know what I mean. You had everything, but you had nothing.
So did you have was there Sahaja Yoga already established in your town?
Yes. The interesting thing about that, it was there for over 20 years and I didn't even know about it. And then the one day I go to this mind, body, soul function, and there's this one guy just standing there with Shri Mataji's photograph and a little candle. And I had collected all the information, more confused than when I went in there. As I was coming out, he said, you want to try this? It's free. I said, yeah, okay. Put my hand up there. And I didn't realize at the time, but he was raising my Kundalini from behind. And he said to me, put your hand up here. And I felt the coolness immediately. And then I looked around and thought, this is strange because it was an absolutely still day, no breeze. And then I left. I took the pamphlets and I left. It was 15 minutes. It was 15 minutes after I left that place that the effects of my Kundalini kicked in. I had this immense joy. I couldn't explain what it was. I'd never felt like that before. My shoulders felt so light. I was driving my car like a joker, just laughing away and driving. And this thing lasted for about half an hour. And then feeling went away. And all I thought to myself, there's only one thing that I did, is this guy gave me my realization. And that's all I needed, because from there, I just followed the programs and just grew into it. But the early days are always a struggle with the discipline and work and balancing it. So yes, we all struggle with that, but eventually I worked it out that you have to prioritize your meditation. Put your meditation at the top of the list, and you'll be amazed at how the energy and everything just lines up for you. So yeah, there's nothing to tell now. I mean,
Nice story. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
that's good because we all come from different backgrounds, so we
Yeah.
all have a different approach.
Mm.
So we have Ariane. Bonjour again. So Ariane, yeah, tell us about yourself and what has been your deepest challenge that you had to overcome when you started.
Okay. So I started Sahaja Yoga in Switzerland, in Geneva. I was very lucky that Shri Mataji was visiting Geneva quite regularly when I started. So that we had a very strong collective, and I was very lucky to live in the ashram in Switzerland near Geneva. So that was okay. But then I moved to Australia, and I got fair amount of challenges. Notably, my husband had a very severe mental illness, and I was I was absorbing a lot, so my left side became quite challenged. And Shri Mataji came in I can't remember exactly what year it was. She visited Sydney, and quite a few yogis had concerns with their depression, and this is the time when she gave the candle treatment to help us with people who had depression. But my partner didn't quite took that, and so I did it instead. So over the years, I worked very, very hard on my left side, and because I have a very strong discipline background coming from Switzerland, this is a bit of a life-saving, really. I've never not meditated. So through all the years I've been in Sahaja Yoga, I meditate twice a day in foot soul.
Can you tell us one experience where you were facing these challenges and you were doing your best to overcome? Do you remember one special thing that happened where it made a difference to you?
Well, I think it's happening now. So what happened is I received an email out of nowhere. Somebody saying that it was a good idea to walk barefoot on the earth. And I mean, I live near the ocean here in Perth, and it didn't occur to me to go and walk most days. And I thought, oh, well, this sounds good, because I had I also work as a counselor, so I also get what my left side gets a lot of a little bit heavy at times. And there was a complete change. So I started to walk on the earth, and I felt so much better. So I get to walk and foot soak at the same time. Even though I live so close to the ocean, I don't go regularly, but now I go nearly every day. And not only that, is that I get to feel the joy. And as soon as I arrive in front of the ocean, it's like the ocean is waiting for me. And everything, the birds, it's like a complete joy. So this has come after years.
That's a beautiful sharing.
And it's all connecting now with the first chakra, which is, connected with the earth. And I actually get the joy of it now. And it's just unfolded just like that.
Wow.
And I feel the earth of nature, the joy of nature, which is the joy of the innocence that we are here in Australia, so blessed to have. Yeah.
Very beautiful. I was a few days ago, I was in Uluru, and I did walk barefoot around this. I had a similar experience.
Yeah.
So Himanshu, do you want to share with us one experience of miracle that you've had in your life?
I would like to, definitely share that. Before that, I'd like to answer a question which was sent to me on the chat group. That was, is Kundalini real? And it's a very valid question, because, we in Sahaja Yoga tell people, okay, these are our channels, which if you dissect a human being, you can see a spinal cord. Yes, that's your Sushumna Nadi, which is the central channel. Then you cut open someone's brain and you find that limbic system, thalamus and everything, and the nerve plexus is going. Yes, that's true. But where is Kundalini? We tell them it's at the base of the spine. But if you dissect a human being, like when you have the dissection, you don't see Kundalini. There is nothing like Kundalini or a coiled thing which you can see with the open eyes, nor you can see it microscopically. So this is my explanation for that. Is Kundalini is an energy. Can we see an electricity in a cable? No. We can only see electricity once it runs through the wires, comes into the globe, and the globe turns the electrical energy into the light, lumens. So energy can never be seen. This is a basic theory which we all learned in our year 5 or 6 or 7, that energy can never be seen. Energy can only be transferred from one form to another. The water is falling, the Niagara Fall. You can't see the energy in that water. It's only once it falls on the turbines that it turns into an electrical energy. So the answer is Kundalini is explained as a dormant energy. It's not an anatomical structure. So all those seekers who think or who have been looking for Kundalini from different spiritual seeking, different yogas and all, because no yoga can explain, I had gone through this before I came to Sahaja Yoga. I wanted to understand Kundalini and I read through the books and everyone talked about it, but no one could say how to awaken it. All the people said it's very difficult to get awakened, and once it's get awakened, it can create a lot of problem because those people who wrote about it could not really understand how to awaken it. So Kundalini is an energy. You cannot see it, but you can transform it. So the sleeping energy, Kundalini, gets transformed, awakened, and passes through the chakras, turns from the potential energy into the kinetic energy and passes through a chakra. Now, if you see a heart, anatomical heart has got 4 chambers. It's got SA node, and then it's got AV node, and then different nodes are the electrical centers, and these sends the electrical pulsation to different part of the heart. Because if you see the heart has to beat, but it doesn't beat all together one. The 2 chambers on the top beat separately, and the 2 chambers at the bottom beat separately. So that's how you push the blood from the top chamber to the bottom one, which then sends it to other. It's a very synchronized thing. So that's called as electrical cardiac pulsations. So cardiac pulsation. So when someone has a heart attack, okay, people die. So the heart is still the same. It's not like a fracture of a femur, which you put a blade or a rods or something or a skin you stitch together. The heart, cardiac pulsation finishes and heart dies. And that's what we say, the death has occurred because spirit, which we call spiritually, is gone. You can see a heart, but you can't see a spirit. In the same way, you can see the channels, you can see the chakras as the cardiac plexus, cervical plexus, but we cannot see Kundalini. We cannot see Kundalini.
And you know very well because you're a doctor, all of this.
Yeah. Yes, because like if I'm going to talk to any friend of mine who's a doctor, who's going to ask me, Himanshu, you're a doctor, how do you believe in these things? The question is this, Ian, as Shri Mataji said, that we don't believe in things we don't see. But if we were to tell someone 50 years back, there could be phones with which you can immediately send someone a picture and you would open an app or something and all. Could we believe? No. But today we are all using it So this is like our mind doesn't believe what we don't see. And if we don't see, that does not mean that this does not exist.
That's right.
Vibrations are the proof that it exists.
It's all about experience.
It's all about experience. We can talk for another few hours, but it will have no significance. It's the experience.
That's right. So coming back to Aryan, would you have an advice to give to people who are new in Sahaj, just to help them on their journey to discover the subtle nature of the spirit?
Yeah, I think it is about trying, even if it's only very, very small, very short time, because what I've noticed with all the seekers, we give realization as soon as you, the idea of having to meditate seems to, they get quite panicky because they don't know how to stop their thoughts. And I remember when I started and, I had no idea. I knew nothing about meditation or whatever. And there was this talk from Shri Mataji where she says how to do meditation. And she says for us Westerners who are coming from the Christian background, she says you can say the Lord's Prayer. For those who are from, those who are comfortable saying the Ganesha mantra, which is the first chakra, also, but we had a choice, and I remember that really grabbed me, like, oh, I can say the Lord's Prayer because I used to say it when I was a child. But what made the big difference was that I said it with the understanding from the heart when I started to use it in Sahaja Yoga. I said the Lord's Prayer from my heart, and I said it, I remember for that was what I would say, and I felt really, it took me to that place where I could go within and start to get a little bit of an experience of the silence. And but I was much more mindful of the words that as a child I would just repeat it like a, sort of a very, very not very deeply because I didn't understand. But once I saw the words, it made so much sense. And we were, that to me that was a start. And she says, just don't talk in the morning, just sit down and listen to the birds. Oh, that's the other thing. Listen to the birds. And so the Lord's Prayer and the birds, that was a start. And
the thing is,
just don't worry, do 2 minutes, and if you can't, just come back later. But don't stress and try to stay relaxed.
Yeah, we have to remember that Shri Mataji mentioned that our Kundalini, our chakras, all our subtle system is inbuilt within us, the same as the heart and the lungs and everything. And it works, it's like nature itself. It works by itself. We don't have to do too much. We have to do less. We have to actually give space for this subtle power to express itself. Like if we are in nature and we start making lots of noise, we cannot appreciate the birds, because if we make too much noise, we cover them, we disturb them. But as soon as we relax and we become silent, we can appreciate nature, and nature can develop and nourish and everything. So we got to be patient and be more relaxed and listen to the inside, listen to nature. Rohan, did you want to share something more about your experience with Sahaj, or your experience with Shri Mataji? Did you want to share something more?
Yes, that I am during the pandemic time. That I met Auntie Maheshwari from Malaysia, and that she one of us common friend Pratmesh Tapadia. He joined to me with her Auntie Maheshwari, and that I am very that all the Sahaja Yogis, established Sahaja Yogis used to come and they're sharing the experience. So I am feeling very joyous, happy, and keep meditating means in a meditative mood. I am or day by day I am improving myself. My heart's opening like a flower. Like that feeling very that I'm while talking to my dad and mom, so they also feeling very joyous, but they are not Sahaja Yogis, but they feel the cool, that calm, that they used to want to talk about the Sahaja Yoga, but the and uh, and one of my yesterday, one after I have to share my experience. Yesterday, one of my friends called me yesterday at night. Call, Ron, what are you doing? So I have told that I have done the meditation. Okay. So can you tell me what is this? What type of meditation you do? Tell me, please. So I have to overcome my bad habits. I am able to do. It means that the people used to come come in front of me and say, Rohan, that I am able to do this. Please solve it out. Can you help me out? And he asked me. So yesterday I have given up the link of our self-realization, or you will come and visit our Sahaja Yoga center, one of our Sahaja Yoga center, and you get this self-realization in Shinwada center.
Wow.
And the people, once I want to tell you, I was going in my job, and one beggar came to me, and he's feeling very low. So what happened? So, bhaiya, I don't have any money, so I have give money to him. So he's okay, bhaiya. Then I have prayed to Shri Mataji, please cure him. I don't have the food, give to food to him, but I have a pure desire to help him. So next day he met me, bhaiya, that you have given me a money, so it is very huge amount that you have helped me out. That it means her daughter's fees is recovered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.
Yes, Shri Mataji.
Yes.
So the last one we will ask Edwin. Did you want to share a miracle that happened to you, or something that is very, very useful for new seekers?
Yes. So I just want to put things into perspective for new seekers. The thing is, the first thing we need to understand is the human brain has such a limited capacity, it cannot understand the divine realm. Put that aside. The way we've been educated and the way we learn things, everything is broken down into pieces that we can comprehend. And that's how we learn in school, whatever. But the reality of how everything works in the universe, it all works like an orchestra. Everything needs to be in harmony, synchronized, and that's how things work. So in school, we learn subjects differently, maths, English, and things like that. But in life, all those things work in harmony with one another. The same with the human body. I mean, the heart doesn't stop working to allow the stomach to work.
I would like a personal experience from you, not the explanation. I would like you to tell us an experience that you've had.
Yeah, the experience is this. When you can get past trying to analyze all these things and get past realizing that you cannot analyze all this, and you start enjoying more the feelings and the experiences, life becomes better. So I'm gonna tell you one little story that has actually convinced me that I am moving in the right direction and my faith is getting stronger. I had to catch an aeroplane once from Townsville to Brisbane. I caught the late shift on a Friday night, and for some reason that night I felt like having a cup of coffee, and I normally don't drink coffee at that time of the night. So I was sitting in the plane, and they came around, gave us drinks, and they weren't serving any hot drinks. It was just cold drinks. So I just looked at it and I thought, okay,Ll just take water, because there was no hot drinks. So I was just sitting there, had a little snack with the water, and as the stewardesses were coming back to collect all the rubbish and things, one stewardess arrived with a cup of coffee from me. And I looked around and I thought, I didn't ask anybody for this. And it was like, and then suddenly the penny dropped. The power of your attention and the collective consciousness of the all-pervading power that we don't understand. But if your attention is purified and your intention is good, the divine takes care of you. And that's when I just said to myself, thank you, Mother. Enjoy the coffee. There's lots of things like that have happened, but I think for tonight that's enough. And it's all about, earlier on she was talking about having faith. Now that is how you'll build your faith, because she shows you little things from time to time, that the divine is real. It's not a figment of someone's imagination. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I cannot get away from Ariane's walking on the beach and feeling the ocean and the earth. It will stay with me. So on Friday we will have this presentation on Uru, and I hope we can feel the same.
But if I can say something, I think it's absolutely, I just wanted to say thank you to all the team who have started the 21 days, because that is an absolute, it's just so, that's another place where I get so much joy. And because I speak French, like you, Jean-Michel, I also watched the 21 days of the French-speaking countries that was also organized by Australia from Queensland, and I hadn't seen people for so many years, but also what I saw was the collaboration. And there was one, I watched everyone from the first to the end, because it was all these people speaking French from all over the world. And there was one evening where there was somebody from Africa, from Quebec, from France, and from Belgium. And there's one person who was asking, how do you know each other? And somebody said, we just met tonight. And they said, but you seem to be like friends. And that was, to me, that was the gift of Sahaja Yoga, that doesn't matter where you are in the world, you become friends instantly. And that was so beautiful, because that's exactly what was shared on that evening. They had just met.
Yes.
And they were working together to share the meditation of Sahaja Yoga.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think this online programs was a blessing from the COVID-19 era.
Yeah.
Because we were all pushed to go online. So before we go, I'm going to share the website where you can go and find more information about the recordings of these programs or any kind of information. And also on this website, there are links to the French 21 days, to the US 21 days, to the UK 21 days, to all around the world. So the website is www.freemeditation.com.au/August 2023. So AUG 2023. freemeditation.com.au. Well, here you go. It's on the screen. So you're welcome to visit this website. There is a lot of resources in there, all the links, even the phone numbers. If you want to contact us, of course, you can do it via WhatsApp. any information you need, any help you need, we are more than happy to assist. We are all volunteers, and we do this because we enjoy it so much that we want to share it. That's all. So on this beautiful note, we hope to see you again for the tomorrow and after tomorrow, and then the weekly sessions that Monica was talking about. Don't forget to register for your mentorship program. If you wish to have one-on-one relationship with a more experienced Sahaja Yogi, please register and we will allocate you to someone. And anyway, thank you all for coming today. Thank you all the tech team, Vivek, Vaibhav, Kirti, and I forgot her name. There is a big team behind the scene. And thank you all for coming as guests, and see you all very soon. We will probably have some music now, and then we will go. Jai Shri Mataji, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night, and thank you, everyone. Thanks, Aaron.